What are you guys doing again?
We're making a documentary about your band, Coyote
Really?
The Lip. No,
Is it gratifying?
yeah, it's gonna be great.
Really? Okay.
I'm a bumbling fool. Well, I'm a two-legged stool. Well, I'm afraid I can't stop it. I got stupid in my pocket. At times I gotta get away, just like my little angel sing. But she's a drunk blind Cupid, and that's a pocket full of stupid. I got a pocket full of. I got a pocket full of. I got a pocket full of.
Me and Mark, we go way back, and we've had a few different projects, and they've all fallen apart terribly.
Yeah, we had like the Gangsters of Love, Dirty Santos, Lowdown, a bunch of gigs.
We decided to do a duo, Coyote and the Lip. Blues stuff, original music. Then one day, Mark showed up with this kid named Fred, who was going to play the drums, and I never met the guy. And
I joined Mark for another project, which is Bannister Ride. And then in the end, he also asked me to play with Coyote and the Lip.
Because Coyote is Mark Curcio, and then I'm the Lip because I talk a lot, and my last name is Lipit. And we don't mention Fred at all because we don't really value him very much.
Danny is a showman, definitely, with a really low, deep voice, and he's a leader on the stage, really.
I'm not fucking around, man, you know?
I think he likes the blues and jazz, and I pretty much hate blues and I hate jazz. That's our connection.
And I think at some point they got in a fight. From what I understood, I'm not even sure about it.
No, Danny's okay in my book, I guess.
I'm a nice guy. I you know, got the blues. I feel it, but I'm also away from my home. I'm just kind of a homeless, howling, whining blues man.
Fred?
He's a nice kid. He's a nice guy. He's got a beard.
I'm a bit wasted today because yesterday I got really wasted.
In American English, BM stands for bowel movement. I told him that, and it's Canadian, so he doesn't quite really understand much of anything.
Canadian are like a bit the joke for American, I would say. I didn't know that, but with Mark and Danny, I found out.
It's kind of like if you have a friend who is in a wheelchair, who can't walk. You're still kind of nice to him. He's a good drummer.
I was in a party like 13 years ago, and there was a drum kit I started playing around, and I liked it, so I saved money and I bought my first drum kit.
He's not really strange or ironic. He's a sweet guy. I don't know what he's doing in this band.
And I'm just doing shitty sound and trying to follow Mark.
A lot of adjectives come to mind to describe Mark. I'd say mostly hypochondriac, I'd say.
He's American, a bit fat, but he's getting better right now. He lost some weight, so I think he's good.
Are we on? Are we rolling?
Yeah.
When he eats a pizza, it's like he almost eats the whole slice just once, you know.
Normally my preferred choice of food before playing is 2 bananas, 2 beers, and a shot of whiskey. But I do like pizza too.
Mark one time actually managed to short the electricity on his guitar.
He was sweating like hell on his guitar, and the guitar was not working anymore.
He's an exceptional individual. But yeah, he sweats a lot.
At first I was really impressed, you know, because he was from the punk hardcore scene from the 90s. I don't know if he's still a punk nowadays.
I'm still punk. I grew up listening to punk and metal and funk and rap. Sometimes you take these tests where they identify your like political belief online and stuff. I'm always a fascist. And if I could, I would completely be a dictator of the world.
Barcelona's tough. It's a tough nut to crack because it's a beautiful city. Everybody wants to come here. Everybody wants to live here, and they don't really give a shit about what you play.
Barcelona is a great place to play if you like to be on stage playing and have everyone in the audience kind of talking amongst themselves about things that don't really matter very much. It's fantastic.
You're not even living this moment right here. You're just looking at your phone with the glow on your face. It's pretty, you know. She's very pretty. She looks nice. It lights her face in a nice complimentary way, you know.
The feeling of being on stage, pouring your heart out, and everyone's having conversation about what they had for lunch is amazing.
I'd say it's kind of like being a nymphomaniac in a town of celibates.
What do you think of Coyote The Lip?
Son un grupo hacendado. No están ni bien ni mal. Da igual. Son un poco aburridos.
I enjoy when people are not paying attention. Because normally we sound like shit. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Be real, let's deal. I'll make a bargain if you say so. You say yes, you say yes, you say.
We did the recording with our good friend Dave Bianchi. He's got Dry Town Studios here in Pobla Sec.
Down on my
Dave is a great guy, a great artist, understands music.
Cool, Mark. What the fuck are you doing?
He's playing on his little
I love recording with him because he understands everything. He called us and said, "Hey, I have some extra time. Want to go in?" And we of course jumped at the opportunity.
Alright, from the last
The last verse or the second to last?
from the verse.
We showed up and just started fucking around and just see what happens.
Holy Christ, Dan. That was amazing, that end.
One of the things we pride ourselves on is we don't over-prepare our songs. We don't over-conceptualize our songs because we're lazy. So, we just got in the studio and we kind of went with it, had some ideas and developed them. And Dave Bianchi's really good at encouraging that. It was a good session.
You say yes, you say yes, you say yes, I say no. From your heart. What happened? Shit, I was supposed to come in earlier. Hey, I like you in the back just talking shit. That's good, man. That's good.
No, we don't really rehearse very much.
You say yes, you say yes, you say yes.
For me, over the years, I've grown more in love with improvised music.
Mark is changing the songs all the time.
I can never remember the song, so it gives me room to use my brain for better things.
So Coyote, it's improvised blues. It's totally spontaneous, more or less, except for the parts that aren't. Those are the parts that we rehearse. I'm sorry, I'm such an asshole.
You say yes, you say yes, you say yes, I say no. From your high tower looking down on my home. I say yes, I say yes, I say yes, you say no. Straight talking circles, jumping hurdles in this straight show. Yeah. You say yes, you say yes, I say no. From your high tower looking down on my home. I say yes, I say yes, I say yes, you say no. Straight talking circles, jumping hurdles in this trade show. Just check your neck or you wear your rubber halo. And when the man comes, you're gonna have to lay low. That's right, it's light, it's your right. You got to pay though. Be real, that's deal, I'll make a bargain if you say so. You say yes, you say yes, you say yes, I say no. From your high tower looking down on my home. I say yes, I say yes, I say yes, you say no. Straight talking circles, jumping hurdles in this trade show. Never sell now. Yeah, this ain't no marketplace, mother. I ain't trying to trade with you, boy.